Laced up cleats, first down markers, and touchdown passes. To Cougs young and old, football is a Pullman classic, and to some students, getting the chance to play competitively is a dream. Take 22-year-old Christian Carlson. He and his buddies play intramural flag football, and his favorite part is the relationships that he's built through the sport.
Yeah, I've been playing ever since third grade, 8 years old, and I played all the way through up high school, like 10 or 11 years. My favorite part about football, I think, is just the camaraderie, the friendships that you build over just a certain experience.
Christian loves getting the chance to hit the gridiron and says the competition is the best part of it all.
I love that it brings out the best in everybody, and it really shows where everyone's at in terms of their skill, but also where their will is at.
Football involves a lot of different athletic feats. There's tons of running, throwing, catching, and jumping. Unfortunately, there was one jump that could have ended Christian's playing career entirely. It was August 2018, and Christian and his cousins went out to do some cliff jumping. And for Christian, this jump was about to change his life.
It was like an increment. So it started off small, then it got medium, then it got large. And so, we did those, and I just wasn't satisfied. I wanted more. And as I jump off the 60 foot, I look to my left, and there's this huge, I don't even know how tall it is. This huge, it's way over 100 feet. And I was like, dude, I think I can do that. And, obviously I was way in over my head.
The jump was actually 170 feet high. That's like jumping off of one of these apartment complexes, plus 4.5 more of them stacked on top of each other. Now, most jumps that day, everything went normal, submerged in the water. But after this jump, when Chris hit the water, he knew something was different.
Generally, when you hit the water after you cliff jump, you're supposed to submerge a certain depth based on how fast you're going to know that you did it right, and then you're supposed to swim back up. I knew immediately something was wrong when I hit the water, and then like a bob, like a fishing bob. I hit the water, immediately popped back up. So I was like, okay, that was not supposed to happen. Christian
had actually fractured his T9 vertebrae on impact. Luckily, he wasn't alone in the water. One of the cousins he was jumping with happened to be his intramural teammate and was able to assist him in a way that saved his life.
I had to call 911 for my phone, never done that. And so it hit me when they picked up and said, "What is your emergency?" And I had to describe to them what happened, gave them the address, and because I told them our address, they were like, okay, we're not going to be able to get it. He's going to have to get airlifted.
Today, Abel is blown away that almost 3 years later, he gets to play football again with his best friend. He sees every game as a blessing that he will never take for granted.
People will ask about it sometimes, and I just think about it, and I'm like, dang, 9 times out of 10, he shouldn't be where he is right now. And it still shocks me to this day. And
Christian today is still performing at a high level, even catching this touchdown and 4 more in his 2 intramural games this week. Reporting live from Pullman, Washington, I'm Isaiah Sharp, Murrah News 8.